You're getting set up. We're going to do something really cool today. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you some questions and we're going to talk about what's going on in your life right now, and I'm going to share with you what it means. It doesn't matter who you are, what's going on. I'm going to help you to understand what's going on right now. And the more change you're experiencing, the more you're going to see results that could blow your mind. But here is what I want to share with you that you need to be steadfast on if you want to see those amazing breakthroughs. You ready for this? This is transformation in a way you probably have never experienced. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an amazing life. I'm getting different kind of downloads right now. Now we're still in 2023, and that's the important part of this conversation. Because as you see this video, and maybe it's later, or maybe it's 2024 and you're watching this, you will remember that 2023 came in like a lamb and started to go out like a lion. And we were thinking, okay, we've got the things, they're not, crazy stuff isn't happening, but we see it getting ready to, right? We're watching things get ready to, with governments and all kinds of things, financial, everything. It's like, it hasn't quite happened yet. We've had some big changes, but we haven't quite seen anything, let's just say, devastating. Well, it isn't going to be devastating if you go down this path. Now I'm going to share this with you. We are going into major transition. It's by choice. Now, no one can tell you the future because it changes constantly, because we're that much in control of it. And as a collective, we change the experience as a collective, but you also change your own individual experience, because all things exist in one swoop, in one energy field of, all time lines and zones. There's no such thing as time. Everything and every reality. This is why you can pop in and out of other dimensions and realities. People have done this before, and they were very aware that that happened, that something happened here, and that they shifted over to a completely different reality. This is when things disappeared. Do you remember that happened a couple of years ago? I was sharing, well, it was a few years ago. Things were disappearing constantly. I got hit in an intersection by an SUV that ran a stop sign. And it kept going. It actually pushed me into the other lane. Okay, so I'm going across, it hits me, pushes me, keeps going. I pull the car over, I get out. Nothing on the car is touched. I had to sit there and say, did that happen? That SUV's gone? Where? And I got out and I looked on the ground, and there were black skid marks. Those were mine. I did get pushed, but that SUV literally disappeared. And there was not hey, listen, I have a little BMW. I get hit by an SUV, it's taken out my whole back end. Nothing. Nothing. Not a scratch, not a mark. And it was coming through. So it would have had some kind of impact. It was enough to push my car in the other lane. I stood there and stared at the car. I actually called the police officer and made a report, because I'm like, that was a hit and run. And we're both looking, but he saw the skid marks and he said, there's nothing on your car. I said, I can't explain this. These are the kinds of things that happen that you can't explain, and they're going on. Now, we're not experiencing that so much. We're experiencing present moment choices that are setting us up for something really big. You guys are going through big changes. Financially is a big one, because you're supposed to switch what you're doing. You're supposed to place your attention someplace else. So whatever you've been doing that hasn't been working, we have to now seek a higher purpose in it, where you're going to feel passion, you're going to feel excited, you probably make even more money than you ever did in your life. You're going to see it differently. You're going to want to do things that bring joy to the world. You're going to care what you do for a living. You're being pushed, many of you, being pushed to make those decisions because that's what you aligned yourself with. Now, you don't have to, because we have free will. We can not go through with some of this stuff. People don't like change. Humans don't like change. They like to stay with what they know, even if it doesn't feel good. At least I know this. I know pain. I'm going to stick with pain. If I go out here, I don't know what that is. You have to go out there. So you're going to experience it. I'm seeing it intensify right now, and this is why I'm having this talk with you. I'm doing coaching sessions for like 2 for 1. Coaching link is going to be down here if you guys want to spend an hour with me. I'm hearing this. Every single person's coming to me with awareness that they need to make a change and something going on in their life that doesn't feel right, or they're struggling with some kind of situation where they have to make a big decision, or it's going to be made for them. What does that mean? When you let go, you're not directing, you're not giving the directives to the quantum field. You're saying anything goes. Well, if you're in a low frequency, some stuff's going to come in that you may not like, because you're going to get more lessons and teachings that say, hey, you're in control. You can change this anytime you want. So we have power right now. Major, major, major shift. Major shift for you personally. Major transition. It's accelerating. I just shot a video on the acceleration right now. What is that? Because people are making higher choices. So we're feeling that shift. So what's happening is individuals are getting opportunities to shift. Opportunities to shift. All right? This is real stuff. This is energy. It's just frequencies. This isn't woo-woo stuff. We're not hugging trees anymore. We talk to them. They're live. Everything's conscious, intelligent, beautiful. That ant, watch where you walk. That cockroach, okay, I got to admit, I haven't always, saved cockroaches, but sometimes I take them outside. If I can capture anything and take it outside, I will. Those are conscious beings. They are not less than what we are. They are amazing, perfect. So respect everything, and you will start to see a completely different world that's going into this high frequency. It's intelligent. It's always communicating with you, because we appear to be individuals, but we're not. You're connected to that tree and the wind and the pavement. It's just a different vibration. It appears to be dense, like we're dense, right? They're light beings looking at us going, yee, ooh, dense. And like, look at how they're behaving. And so I want you to know that this is transition right now in acceleration. So it's pushing everyone into higher opportunities. So if you're experiencing some real big changes, this is what's happening. I know some of you have been through some horrific stuff, and you're seeing some opportunities, and things are opening up a little bit for you, right? You're experiencing that? An idea or somebody offers to help you, and you've got to take it. You have got to take it, because no one can do that for you. Not only will they not, they can't do it for you, because it's about the individual exploration of being an individual, of the one. It's exploring unconsciousness through you. And so it's exploring being an individual. It is you. And so you get to make all those decisions as a creator right here. Nobody's doing anything to you. It's doing it with you, because you're projecting that out. It's not, oh, I'm going to do this for you to teach you something. It's no, I projected that out there. I created that lesson that's coming here. So there's this mindset of humans, we can't get through our heads sometimes. That's not a separate entity doing things to give you opportunities. You're doing it. So you're aware of the frequency that's changing in the collective. So you're actually creating these changes yourself. All right? The conscious part of you is. The unconscious part of you doesn't like what's happening. We got to step out of that. That's awakening. You have to be aware that this is I'm creating this opportunity right now, and it's not a bad thing. It's transition. It's uncomfortable. The human part of me doesn't like it. The ego doesn't like change. It likes to control things. I want it the way it used to be. No, we don't. No, we didn't come here for that. That's like, ew, not good, right? Ugh. Who wants to be on that roller coaster? We don't have to go on a roller coaster anymore. You ready for that? So this is your opportunity. This is transition happening big time. If you're experiencing it, 2023 is a major opportunity shift right now. And I didn't see this till recently. I've seen the acceleration and the shifts and stuff, but this is actually hitting us individually big time because people are making higher choices. This is a good thing. All right, so we did shift our future, and it's a higher one, I'm happy to say. And I'm seeing people go into consciousness. My students are aware of the choices they've been making that haven't been good. Watching negative media, believing stuff that's just absolutely insanity. You can do it, but don't you want to live in that amazing space up in the penthouse drinking champagne with the view that's amazing, where everybody's laughing and helping and sharing and art and music and love? Unconditional. It exists. It's a choice. So if you're experiencing something right now, it is not something bad happening to you. It's transition opportunity, because we are going into a different kind of way of life, and that means something's changing in your life. It's going to take you to something really good. You got to stay in faith, my friend. Stay in faith, my friend, because you are never harmed. You are always conditionally loved. You are never alone. You are guided. However, because you have free will, our guardians and all the beings that participate in our illusion cannot do anything for you. This is where we become real strong warriors. I don't even like that word, warriors, but anyways, let's say spiritual warriors. What does that mean? We have to be so strong right now. We have to stay in faith and know I'm loved. I know I'm always okay. I know that nothing can harm me. And I know that I'm going to continue, no matter what I experience, to make the highest decisions, to never blame anybody, to see the love and the hurt in somebody else. I'm going to send my compassion no matter what I'm going through, because you'll receive it back. But you don't do it because you're going to receive it back. You do it because you genuinely love the other, because the other is you. The other is you. All right, so if you're watching this and Breakthrough Fear, your spiritual butt kick, my book, may be out, maybe not. I don't know. It's in print right now. I'd love for you to purchase the book, obviously, and support me. That's how I keep going. These platforms can be expensive, but I'm here. I'm going to keep going, my friend. I'm going to keep telling you how amazing you are till I take my last breath here. I don't know when that is. We'll find out when we leave. You can't live your life in fear or keep running from whatever might happen. It's like when last year Ian came through, Hurricane Ian. It was heading straight for St. Petersburg. Straight. We were getting the direct hit, Cat 5. And it wasn't slowing down. Yeah, I packed up and got out of here with my friend. We went to Orlando. Guess what happened? It switched directions and came straight for Orlando at a Cat 5. You can't run from danger. You can't predict anything. But guess what? It turned again, fizzled out, and we got just a little rainstorm. And we were in a safe place, way safer than where I'm here. You just have to make the best possible decisions at the moment, but not out of fear. But out of the fact that we do live in a material world, so you have to take action. You have to take action. You have to make that phone call for the new job, or make the phone call to check on your friend, make sure they're okay, or volunteer to do some things, or give some things that you have that you just really don't need. Even things you love. Use all your best stuff. I just said to my friend last night, I said, you know what? All this stuff down here, it's gone. I'm using all my best stuff. All of it. I use, cloth napkins. All of it. I wear my best stuff every day. Why not? You deserve it because you are perfect. Please subscribe. I would love if you support my channel. You will be telling YouTube. And by the way, if you think you subscribed, I had some channels I was subscribed to. I found out I wasn't. Check and make sure you're subscribed. You're telling YouTube you like this message. And if you go to conspiracy channels, you're telling YouTube you want more of that. We change media with our choices. Watch what you're putting your focus on. All right? That's an energy field. You can't change that. Once you absorb that energy field, it's with you. That's another path you just took. We're responsible, and you're amazing. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. These are free emails that you will get, and I give you all kinds of cool stuff. Meditations, trainings, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of opportunities. to get that assistance. I'll shine the light, but you're the one walking the pathway, my friend. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you. Namaste.